Just checking out some of Anthony Joshua's latest work as he's trying to put the finishing touches, or should I say the beginning touches, on his uppercut, trying to improve it. You know, definitely, if you look at the speed, he's definitely doing it for power, okay? A lot of times you see someone hit the mitts or the heavy bag and you see them punching slow. But what they're trying to do, they're working on their punch placement and their power as far as delivering a punch. And that's what Anthony Joshua is doing. And of course, you know, if you notice, that's the right uppercut. Okay, that's that I call the Klitschko neck stretcher. Okay, that's what I call that punch, because it's definitely the punch that hurt all the way around the world, with 90,000 people in Wembley Stadium were witnessing the fall of a king once again, and introducing a new king to the heavyweight division, and his name is Anthony Joshua. And that was the punch that sealed the deal. You know, the left and the rights helped get him to the 11th round, but the uppercut shut him down. Bars. So I think that this is a punch, definitely, since it's the right, mind you, right? That's the, you could definitely tell the right uppercut against the southpaw like Usyk is something that they're going to try to use as a weapon. And the only thing, what I would do, just looking at what I see and what they can improve, not saying they won't, but what I see also, I would like him throwing that right uppercut to the body as well as the head, because you see these are all head hunting punches. But I think the uppercut to the body is probably a pretty promising, or a more promising punch, especially someone that can move like Usyk. Now, I know Usyk hasn't looked the best at heavyweight, but don't mean he can't be mobile, and doesn't mean that he will not be fast enough to avoid certain punches, especially the dangerous punches from Joshua, because that's absolutely what he's going to need to do. Avoid those type of punches, because those type of punches could take your head off. You better ask Klitschko, okay? He was an out of work chiropractor that night by stretching Klitschko's neck. Okay, and you asked Pulev about that also, because Pulev took those uppercuts, you know, and he ate a lot of them before finally they put him down, but they eventually did the damage. Okay, and those are the type of punches that Usyk definitely needs to be aware of and avoid if he wants to stay successful or become successful in the fight with Anthony Joshua. And you can tell this is the beginning, like I said, the beginning of the training camp for Joshua, but he's always doing something active. He's just kind of like the old chip off the block. Speaking of Klitschko, he's a lot like that. He trains, even though he doesn't train for boxing, he trains and he does something physical most of the time, whether it's playing with his son out on the beach and vacations or things of that nature. He's just an overall active guy, and that's the kind of guy that you want to become, especially doing what he does. So you don't blow too much out of weight in between fights. You know, guys like Dillian White, Amir Khan, and others have been notorious for doing, okay? The uppercuts don't look bad. I mean, they're not, for, you know, a lot of people, if you're capping or hating, you'd say they're slow, but we know what they're for. Okay, just like earlier with Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao, I think, was throwing those for power. You know, I seen him putting speed behind it, but normally Manny Pacquiao is quicker. But back to Anthony Joshua, he's throwing that uppercut for power. So he wants the power and punch placement. Okay, so you want to make sure they land, and you have to understand and learn how to condition your hands to make that punch, and it's where you land. But that uppercut is definitely a weapon that's to a southpaw. Definitely something that Usyk has to worry about. I know Usyk has his own things, and I will do some more work on Usyk as time permits. But as of right now, Anthony Joshua was definitely ripping those uppercuts to the head of that mitt. Okay, and Mr. Fernandez was there, so that's his guy that he goes with for strength and conditioning and other things. You tell me what you think of Anthony Joshua's ripping uppercuts in this segment video. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.